Once again, as I said in my first video, yes, I am aware of what JONOCHROME and Rewind did. I don't support them or their associates. This is strictly just talking about what I Flumpty's 2 and Flumpty's Jam. I put in this PSA at the beginning of the video because I know for a fact someone's going to comment, "Did you know?" or try to make some type of argument, and yes, I'm aware, and I don't care. If you try to harass someone in the comments about this, your comment will be deleted. Now then, let's talk about Flumpty's Jam first. This is the only Flumpty's fan song that exists, and despite aging like ass, it's still a pretty good song, and it describes Flumpty perfectly. I like the beat, the chorus is fire. I especially love the little, I love the little ball. It's like, with the bowling trace, no soul inside. I don't know why, it just really fits. Also, I do like how it does some of the stuff in the game, like, Spirit gets down goes well with ham. Because spam and ham in the first two games is when you hit 6 a.m., but you don't actually do it. So yeah, again, elephant in the room aside, it's a pretty decent song, although I say the only Flumpty song to exist. But another game with Flumpty songs because, again, you know, which is for the best, but still kind of sucks. Anyways, on to the game itself, I think it's a better version of FNAF 2. First off, thank God there's no music box in this game. Grumpus was going to get a music box, but the really bad man who made this game didn't put it in because he hated the mechanic, because if FNAF 2 you need to worry about Puppet, Foxy, and Balloon Boy every single second. And again, I don't like the guy, but I do agree with that. So I do like the patience timer. And I like the little detail of him putting up a bunch of exposure into the little exposure bar because he's actually in the room, so he's aware that you're there. As for the other characters, Owl and Glowing Flumpty are unique since Owl, Glowing Flumpty, and Redman, they don't waste the exposure like the other characters, and they get in the room, they just straight up eat you. And I do agree with Chassis on Owl. I don't really like his design because it's just an owl. The beaver was at least more creative. Glowing Flumpty's and Redman, or pushovers in this game. Glowing Flumpty acts like he does the first game. He gets in the little corner right here, and then you need to turn off the lights or pull the monitor. I don't think it was like eaten by him or Redman unless you're actively looking for the jump scares. Redman's a pop virus. He has a little, as you saw right there, a little red triangle that lets you click him off. Again, no one gets eaten by him unless you're looking for the jump scares. What's this? Glowing Flumpty's jump scares probably the best in the series, with him taking the whole screen for FNAF 1 going phrase style. Flumpty teleports again, but again, you got a little peekaboo animation, so he can nerf himself. Blam is Flumpty, but he raises his explosive a bit slight more. Again, he really only kills you in like hard boiler mode. And then we got my favorite character of the game, the Eyesore. So there was a pair of eyes in the first game to help you get rid of Grunkfist, but fans thought it was a character, so it was made a character, and he made a dinosaur because he likes to pun eyesore, which, I guess. And so he raised the most exposure because obviously he has like 20 eyes. It's inconsistent. Sometimes it's 20, sometimes it's 30, but it's a stupid egg game. Who cares? I also like the little Easter eggs where it's like Flumpty killed two birds with one stone. He has to say it was the apocalypse. And there's a little trivia like there is in FNAF 3. Like there's a thank you letter from the really bad man who made this game. We don't talk about him, so I'm not going to mention that. Flumpty once broke into a dude's house just because he cooked eggs, which I did as a website in the comics, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I don't know. I just really love when games have that little Easter egg stuff from the development process. It's pretty cute. Again, not really cute in this instance, but you know. Anyway, so Flumpty's 2 is pretty much the same as the first game, just better, and I do prefer it over FNAF 2, kinda. We also got the introduction of Hard Boiler mode, which is this game's version of 2020 mode. And it's a nice fun challenge, although there is a bit of RNG, but one thing I do like about this game that FNAF 2 didn't have was when you lose in this game, it doesn't feel unfair. Because with FNAF 2, Toy Bonnie, Puppet, and Foxy can always get you at the wrong time. But here, when you lose, it actually feels like it was an error. And I did a little stupid stuff on why it works. You can only close one van at a time? String. Why does the laptop not charge? You turn off the lights. That's just the rules. And there's a little Easter eggs too, like Piglet. Although they have to remove the fabrics because copyright. But the little things like the good Piglet look at you is funny but eerie. Also, shout out to WW Wario for letting his Monster Luigi get into the game. Although, again, he was removed. Anyway, so that's it. Elephant in the room aside, this game's an 8 out of 10.